Hello teachers and edtechs. Today we're going to talk about recording streaming video on your computer. Because video also contains audio, we're going to start with a simple free application that will allow us to download audio as well. The application is called Soundflower, and it is spelled just like it sounds, Soundflower. We're going to do a quick Google search for Soundflower. It's going to bring up some links for us, and the second one down, at least as of today, code.google.com is the one that we want. So we'll click on that link, and when we get to this page, it's just an open source page, we want to click on the downloads button. So we'll select downloads. We need to select a version depending on the software that we have on our computer. Now we're going to assume that we're at least 10.6 or greater, so we're going to take version 1.5.2. So we'll click there. That'll give us a link to the file, and we'll click one more time, and then that will start to download that file. It's pretty quick, so I'm going to click on the magnifying glass to find that really fast. I'm going to run and install this file. This will only take just a second. We'll expand this disk image. That'll open it up, and now we're ready to install. So we run the Soundflower PKG or package. We'll double click on this. So guide us through the steps. Really simple. We'll just click continue. There'll be a couple places it'll ask us some questions as far as our, do we agree with the license and everything. We'll click install, and we'll add in our user credentials. We'll click OK, and then it'll take just a minute to install. Because of the magic of technology, we'll be able to zoom through this pretty darn fast. And finally, it's done. Now this process may take a little bit longer on your computer. Remember, we have the magic of technology on our side. So now that the install is done, we're going to close this, and in reality we're going to just close all of our windows. We're done with our browser. We actually need to do, and I know the installer didn't tell us this, but we need to do a restart. In order for this to work, we need to restart our computer. So choose restart and click restart, and you will be done. Now that you have Soundflower installed and your computer's restarted, we're going to get down to the meat and potatoes. Realize that this first step is really just one-time action. After this, and after you have this installed, you won't ever have to do this again. And you're going to find many other useful things for it. So how do I know if Soundflower installed properly? Let's go up to the Apple menu, drop down to System Preferences. We're going to go to the Sound option. And if Soundflower is installed either under the output or the input, we should see extra settings. So right now for output it says I've got internal speakers. So speakers on my computer. I've got a headset that I'm using that I can use as output, or I have Soundflower 2CH and 16CH. You can abbreviate that and think it's channels, whatever makes it easy for you to remember. But what the most commonly one that you're going to use is the 2CH. So let's select as our output 2CH, and we need to select as our input 2CH as well. That means when we select this, that Soundflower is going to direct the output of the video that's going to be streamed online to this input. Okay, so here we go. I'm going to quit out of System Preferences. We're going to launch our web browser and go to the site that has our streaming video on it. So it's ready to play, but we need to capture this. Built into your Mac is a great tool called QuickTime. And this QuickTime player is going to be the tool that we use to be able to record this. So we're going to launch QuickTime Player. We'll close this window out of the way. QuickTime Player is now up in our menu bar. We're going to go to File, New Screen Recording. Now it'll do an audio recording just to record a conversation, or it'll do a movie to use the built-in iSight camera to record yourself. But we want to record whatever's on our screen. This is a great tool for several different things. So we're going to start our screen recording, and we need to use this drop down arrow to make sure our mic source is right. So right now it says microphone none. Now remember, we set our output to channel 2 or to 2CH. So we're going to go down to Soundflower 2CH. So now it's going to use this 2CH in order to record this. Now just to double check to make sure our audio output is on 2CH, we're going to come up to the volume. Now normally when you click on the volume, you get the slider, turn the volume up. But if you hold the Option key down on your keyboard, so look down, it's 2 to the left of your spacebar or 2 to the right, depending on which side of the spacebar you're on. I'm on the left hand of my spacebar, 2 to the left, Command and then Option. I'm going to hold Option down. I'm going to click on this sound icon, and it says the output device is Soundflower 2CH. Great. So now I'm ready to go. So I'm going to click Record. Brings me up another little dialog box. It says, I'm going to record everything that's on the screen. So I'm going to say, great, start recording. Boom. It's going to start recording. It's recording what I'm doing right now. I'm going to click play to get this speech going. And let it get going here. I'm going to click full screen. There we go. He's now talking. Now, you'll notice that we're not hearing him speak. The disadvantage of Soundflower is it doesn't let you monitor the audio. The audio from his speech is going in and recording in QuickTime. So we're doing the recording, we're gathering it up. You've got everything that you have. You may want to monitor on a second computer or however you want to monitor his speech, or this live stream. But it is now recording this. I'm going to pause this. I'm going to hit my escape key to get back out. Now you'll notice that up here in my menu bar, QuickTime has been recording. So I can click on Stop Recording and I'll have a QuickTime video. It shows up and says, here's your video. Step 2 is accomplished. We've recorded it. But now we need to test it, make sure it's what we want. So I'm going to go back up to my speaker icon, hold the Option key down, and I need to change this back to my speakers so that I can hear and test this. So I'm going to click on play. Let's fast forward a little bit.
As the high holidays begin, we look back on all the moments during the past year that give us reason to hope.
So great, I was successful. I got the video, I've got audio. It's a streaming video, so you get what you get, but I've got his video. It's ready to go. After we do a little trimming first. So at the very beginning of this video, there's just a lot of dead air time. I fast forwarded through it, but now I just need to get rid of it. So I need to know roughly where this video starts. So I want to be able to fast forward and find
Shana Tova.
There we go. So that's when I want to be able to start, somewhere around 16, 14. So I need to trim this. The great thing about QuickTime 10 is under the Edit menu, there is a Trim button. I click that. It gives me a new dialog down here at the bottom, and I can drag this frame roughly to where I need to be. I click on the word Trim, and now I'm ready. I just need to take and save this by closing it. I'll save it. It's ready to go. Do you want to save? Yep, save this one. Take just a minute. Maybe even give it a good name. It's going to save it to my movies folder. Click Save, and you're done. I mean, it's easy. You don't have to take it into any other editing software. Do it right there in QuickTime. Quick and easy. Now you're ready for step 3, burning it to a DVD. That's really easy. I'm going to find my application called iDVD. There it is, right there. And I'm going to launch iDVD. It comes up and it says, well, here's 4 options. Ignore those options. Move up to the File menu and go to One Step DVD from Movie. Now, this isn't going to give me a lot of options as far as I want to pick this theme and I want to do this, but it's going to be really quick, down and dirty, and easy to make your DVD. So now it's saying, where is your video? Well, that was in my Movies folder. My Movies folder is in my Home folder. under Movies, there it is. Pick your movie, click Import, and iDVD literally does the rest. It opens up, it picks a theme, and it just asks me to insert a recordable DVD. So I slide my DVD into my DVD player and my DVD burner, and I'm ready to go. The DVD that it sticks out is kind of like a VHS in the sense that there's no fancy menus. You simply plug it into a DVD player and it starts just like a VHS tape, just starts from the beginning. It just starts from the very beginning. For a short presidential speech, this is perfect. And then once it's burned one DVD and it's rendered all the menus, all you have to do is keep popping in more DVDs when it finishes the first one, and you'll have multiple DVDs and you're ready to go. So that's it. That's how quick and easy it is to record video off of the internet. Step number one is the most painful. You've got to get Soundflower done. If you have Soundflower, once you have Soundflower installed, it'll be a lot easier from then on out. I wish you luck and that you have a great day. Thank you very much.